Hi, Shada Montford here. Thank you for popping by. This is a very short webinar, so if you give me 10 minutes of your time, I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to do in the Psychic Development Workshop, where you will learn seven basic psychic skills. There might be one or two extra little ones in there too. These are methods that I have learnt to teach really well over the last 25 years, and I did learn them myself to start off with. But what I found was there are a lot of psychic teachers out there that only teach subjective experiences. That's not good enough for me. I want you to get results, and results that you can repeat. So I'm going to teach you by what I call bake the cake method. In other words, if you do this and do that, you'll get this result. You know, when your grandmother was teaching you how to bake a cake, she showed you. So I'm going to show you how. And if you follow the steps that I give you, you're going to get the results that you want. What we're going to learn are the 7 basic psychic skills of being able to see auras, read and move energy on objects. You'll be working with spirit. You'll do psychometry, remote viewing, medical intuition, healing, and like I said, next one, remote healing as well. So we're going to do a lot in this workshop that I'll do with you. Now, there are options to do it on the web. But if you do attend one of my live workshops in an area near you, what you will get is invaluable feedback, because you will be doing readings immediately in the room with the other students. And they will give you feedback. They've got no reason to lie to you. They will tell you the truth about the readings that you're doing for them, so that you can learn to trust yourself. And I find that learning to trust yourself is the most important thing when it comes to learning these psychic skills. We are all psychic. The problem is that by the time we're 7, our Western society programs us to believe that we are not psychic. If you go to different indigenous cultures like the Middle East, Asia, and indeed our Australian Aboriginal culture, in those cultures that there are extra abilities and that there are some people who can do them better than others. The thing is, we are all psychic. We've all had those gut feelings that we wish we'd listened to. Oh, if only I'd listened to my gut feeling, I hear so many people say to me so many times. Well, yes, we're going to teach you that you can trust those gut feelings. You know, we've all regretted those moments in our lives. I mean, so many times I hear from people, I met the person of my dreams and I went out with them on a wonderful date. I thought they were a wonderful entrepreneur, only to find out later that they were a shonky con man. Oh, I wish I'd listened to my gut feeling. So listen to your gut feelings and you'll be able to protect yourself from those sort of situations. It is protection mostly for your family, so that if you feel that there is something going on, you can actually warn people. The Australian Army actually trains our elite soldiers with these abilities as a protection. These abilities protect you. It is a warning system for you. It is a way to allow you to get a little bit ahead, and you can use them with regard to your business so that you can become successful in business. A good test of whether or not you have a good psychic is if they are successful in business themselves. Right? So you use these abilities to look a little bit ahead for you, to help you with your business, help you with your health, help you protect your family's health as well. And when you learn healing, medical intuition and remote healing, you'll be able to help the members of your family all the time. These indigenous cultures that I was talking about before, from Middle East, from Asia, from Australia, they know that everybody is psychic. They also know that some people are slightly more psychically talented than other people. It's a little bit like dancing. Hey, everybody can dance. Even guys in wheelchairs can dance. But there are some people who are better at dancing than other people. And sure, you're going to have some people who are better at psychic abilities than others. The way that I found out about my abilities was that when I hit my teenage years, things started literally going bump in the house at night. This was the starting of poltergeist activity around me. Poltergeist activity around talented teenagers that have talent with their psychic abilities is happening more and more often. Why? Because the pineal and the pituitary glands, which is the basis for our third eye, which helps us to project these abilities into the world, it goes into overdrive during the teenage years with all of the hormones. What usually happens in these indigenous cultures is that somebody will grab this child when they first start to manifest these abilities and train them, give them the exact training that I'm going to give to you. Because the lady who gave me the best training that I've ever received was from one of these indigenous cultures. She was a Tibetan shaman, not to be confused with a Tibetan Buddhist. She went through her basic shamanic techniques with me. And what I'm going to do with you is go through those same techniques that she showed me that worked so well for her. She was an amazing person, right? And you can have those amazing abilities as well. People have seen me on TV and go, wow, Shay, you were so amazing. And I just smile because the people who say that to me can do these same things as well, just like you can. And I want to show you how I got such good results by using these repeatable techniques. Do this, get this result. And that's what I'm going to show you. It's my hope that you will go out and do bigger and greater things than what I'm doing and what I have done. Right? But everybody was amazed on the show that I just kept getting such good, quick, repeatable results. It's from learning good technique and going out of your fear. Don't be afraid. Everything in Western society tries to make us afraid of these abilities. Hollywood, the churches, for the last 200 years we've been bombarded with fear, and that's why everybody goes into so much denial about these abilities. The joke on the TV show that I was on was that it was called The One, right? Every psychic who was on that show knows that there is no such thing as the one, right? We are all one. Like the old Buddhist at the hot dog stand. You know, he goes into the hot dog stand and says, make me one with everything. Well, what we have to realize is that we already are one with everything. The reason why I'm able to do such a good reading for you is because I'm looking at a part of me that just is not inside this physical body. Well, I will show you how to do remote viewing, and you can go and look anywhere in the whole universe and find out the answers that you need, simply because you're looking for something that you're already connected to. There is a higher part of ourselves that connects us with the rest of everything all the time. Yes, it will work with spirit, and we'll learn about working with spirit as well. Working with spirit, again, is nothing to be afraid of. There's only two main rules for working with spirit, and you'll find those out on the course as well.